back with a climate challenge and the massive fields of seaweed washing up across parts of Florida, Mexico, and the Caribbean. It's a turnoff for tourists, and experts say there's more of it than ever. We sent Sam Brock to the Florida Keys to find out why.
Spread out over large stretches of the Atlantic Ocean are roughly 5,000-mile-long belts of seaweed called sargassum. In the Florida Keys, we set off with Dr. Brian LaPointe of Florida Atlantic University to learn more about the plant life he's been studying for 40 years, which is now having a moment.
We've never seen so much sargassum early in the season, and so we are expecting this could be a record year.
In the ocean, the seaweed's a critical sanctuary for marine life.
I like to call it a fish factory. It provides habitat and nutrition for fish.
But out of the water, it can decay and rot, creating an unpleasant smell for beachgoers. Satellite imagery showing its presence across the hemisphere. The question now, why is it growing so quickly? LaPointe uncovering a connection between chemicals like nitrogen found in fertilizer and human waste and sargassum. Those chemicals, which fuel its growth, are increasingly transported into our waterways due to extreme weather events driven by climate change. How have chemistry changes fueled the growth of this?
We have seen a 35% increase on average in its nitrogen content. So more nitrogen, more growth.
Sargassum has been around since humans have been exploring the ocean, but in recent years there's been an explosion of it, really starting in 2014. In 2018 there were 22 million tons. Last year a record 24 million tons. And this year, projections show it could be another record. Depending on wind direction, the seaweed can be either a non-factor on beaches or stacked by the feet. Many local governments, like Miami-Dade, have been proactive in cleaning up the clumps and blending it with the sand, with a price tag of $4 million a year.
It is a lot of money, but look, our environment is our economy here. So it's money well invested.
Mayor Daniela Levine Cava says the county's soliciting ideas for alternative uses and wants people to know the seaweed is safe.
The beaches are open, they're beautiful.
Back on the boat, LaPointe continues his lifelong exploration with one plain fact staring us in the face. Expect more of this, not less, in the future.
Yeah, and that's what we're seeing.
Sam Brock, NBC News, Summerlin Key, Florida.